what's up you guys, Shartimus Prime here doing my very first Marvel Universe figure review on Marvel Universe Silver Surfer. No, I have not become a Marvel Universe collector. Basically, I wanted this one Silver Surfer because I do plan on getting the new 19-inch Galactus that was featured at Comic-Con last year. So I will be having two Galactuses in my Marvel collection, so I figured why not have two Silver Surfers. So I'll probably put this guy up with my Marvel Legends Galactus, and then put the 19-inch Galactus with my with the Legends. So yeah, this guy's 3¾ inches, very well articulated. But as a Marvel Legends collector, still frustrating. Just holding it is weird. I'm not used to holding figures this well detailed, sculpted, and articulated that close to my face. Like if you're a Marvel Legends collector and the first time you really get one of these, it's weird because it's like you gotta hold it really close to your face because he's so little, you know. So that's kind of weird. But I really like the sculpt on this thing. I have a few complaints just as a figure as a whole. The hands, these hands that are posed like this just make it very, very difficult to get into a pose that I like. Now you can get them into a few poses, you know what I mean? I mean that's what I assume you guys plan on doing. You Marvel Legends Universe or Marvel Universe collectors plan on doing with these. The same thing with the Legends collectors do, is just set them up in a cool pose and let them chill there, right? Well, it's kind of hard to get them in a cool pose that I really like. I think this is okay, but the thing is that like I call these thriller hands basically because it's like I don't know. It hella reminds me of Thriller, just the way they're kind of I don't know, right? It's just kind of very thrillerish. Like the way the hands are curved down like that, I just think it's kind of awkward, and it makes them look gimpy. Like I don't know how much money it costs or how hard it would be to stick a little pin inside there just so you can move the wrist up and down. You know, like if you saw my Marvel Legends Silver Surfer review, I had that pose, you know, that he started out in where he's kind of shooting his power cosmic and he's facing you kind of like this or something. I think I had it like this. It's like it doesn't really look as cool with the fingers facing down. It's like he's trying to use some black magic, you know what I mean? I don't know. I think there's a big difference there between, you know, hands facing up and hands facing down. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm very picky, so, and a little bit of a weirdo. So, yeah, this thing's really kind of really well sculpted. It's actually sculpted from same dude who sculpted the Sentinel, which is pretty amazing. So I thought that was really cool. The articulation is, like I said earlier, it's amazing. Actually, before I get to the articulation, let me talk about the paint job, because I'm already talking about the sculpt. So he's sculpted very well. I've never seen such. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say I've never seen figures sculpted this well at this scale, because I have. You know, I'm not totally anti itty bitty scale. I do have a few others. I'll show you really quick. I have this. What's this thing called? My brother got this for me. The action vignette figure from Japan. That's very cool. It's actually smaller than the Silver Surfer, but it's this Spidey that's very posable. And he's got a magnet right here, and he hangs onto this. So that thing's really cool, and it's fun to pose. And then there's this thing right here that Toy Biz made called the Figure Factory, which I only own one of each of these things, but this is kind of neat too. This Nightcrawler, I really like how they did the Banff. Just like a little mini statue. So these are all my minifigures. These are the 3 minifigures that I have. And they're all very well sculpted. You know, it's probably in between these two that has a better sculpting. And the Japanese one's really well done too. But yeah, so I'll do reviews on these other two. Well, probably not this one. It has no articulation. It's just basically a mini statue. This one actually is pretty damn well articulated. But oh, my voice cracked. Puberty. Okay, so yeah, so this guy has a very his silver is pretty grayish. I think it could have been more silvery, especially because I've been spoiled with the Legends one. I got my Legends Silver Surfer right here, and are you my daddy? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, he's very silver in comparison. I mean, look at this guy. He's glistening. Look at that glisten compared to this. You know, I just think that the paint on this guy is just, you know, better, more detail involved. But I do like the head sculpt on the Universe figure a little bit more out. You know, I was kind of complaining that this looked a little too alien-like. I like this looks more like the Silver Surfer I know. So that's cool. The articulation on this guy's head moves forward and back just a little bit. Okay, and you could bend it more, but it'll pop off, which I'll get into later a little bit more. He has a ball joint on the arm right here. Moves up and down all the way around 360. He's got a swivel joint on the bicep. Okay, single jointed elbow, and he has a forearm joint right here that twists. He has a diaphragm joint that moves side to side, well, side to side like this. It could twist, and it moves forward and back. Very, very flexible. Only problem with that is that if you bend it too far back, he's got a gaping hole. For too far forward, he's got a gaping hole. That kind of sucks. No waist joint. Really wish he had a waist joint. I already complained about the wrist joint, but the waist joint I really wish he had more so. No ball joint on the legs. It moves forward that much. You could turn it. Well, oh no, there it came off. It'll, you know, you can move it forward a bit and all the way out to the side. Double jointed knee, very cool, and no, you know, ankle twist at all. It does move up and down though, but you can't move it side to side. So I kind of wish, you know, they gave him this kind of twisting function on the calf area right here. That would have been neat. Would have helped with more posability, you know. There's, you know, having articulation like that really has a huge effect on how many different ways you can pose these things. It really does. I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing because there's a lot of kids that play with these things, but everything pops off very easily. That comes off. Even the forearm joint comes off, you know, and you saw the leg come off. You could pop everything off on this thing. The only thing that I haven't taken off is I haven't tried fucking with the very middle right here, which I really don't want to do because it didn't pop off that easily. So you can take, you know, you can make them just a torso if you wanted to. So yeah, that's basically it. The board, I actually really like the design of the board. Actually, I'm going to take all these dismembered pieces and put them aside. And the board shape is actually really cool compared to the Legends one. The Legends one is very rectangular, like, and this one has more of the classic shape that I'm used to. He's got his two pegs sticking up there, and he's got feet, holes at the bottom of his feet to fit inside that. So yeah, that is my first Marvel Universe figure review. I probably won't be getting any Marvel Universe figures unless it's like a size-changing character or given to me for free. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.